What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here, sitting around doing some work. Wanted to talk to you today about something that I find crazy annoying. It's going to be a rant, and it's going to be a rant for the ages. I get a lot of stuff. Show you a lot of stuff on the channel. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. But the effect of that is that I get a lot of stuff that piles up. And even stuff I like, I got to figure out what to do with it. I can't just end up creating a warehouse of stuff. So one of the things that I do is, give some stuff to my friends and family if they need it. I'm not just trying to unload it, but sometimes someone's like, hey, do you have an extra podcast microphone? I'm like, yeah, I got a podcast microphone. Help yourself, or a webcam or something like that. Flashlights, those are pretty easy to give away. I check out a bunch of those. And I do want them to go away. But there's a bunch of other stuff that maybe some people don't need, but I want to recover some money out of it or whatever. I plowed some money into it, especially like the golf equipment or whatever. And I try to sell those things usually on eBay. I use Facebook Marketplace a little bit too sometimes. Sold a bike there once, the bigger stuff. It's easier to go on Facebook Marketplace. But when I list the stuff on eBay, I invariably get unsolicited offers on my stuff that is way below the actual retail price of the item. Now, for example, I upgraded my MacBook Air to the newest MacBook Air, the M2 processor. And you might be saying, why'd you do that? From the M1 to the M2, there isn't a big difference. As I'm editing videos on it, and the M2 processor is just a little bit quicker, measurably quicker for video rendering and those types of things, and that helps me out a little bit. So I also wanted to share some of my thoughts and maybe some of the differences between the M1 and the M2, but upgraded and then had my old M1. And now that's not something I'm probably just going to give away. Probably anyone would take it, but I threw it up on eBay. It's easy to sell. And I didn't have it up there for more than, 4 or 5 hours when I got an email from a user on eBay offering me $150 to end the auction right now. And this has happened before on other stuff. I listed a Callaway Paradigm driver, one of the ones that I tested, and it was just too low of a law for me. So went ahead and sold that. And I actually play the 12-degree Paradigm right now. And it was a little tease. I may be switching. I may actually sell that Paradigm driver and move on to a different driver here, maybe a brand you've seen on the channel, but not one that I thought I would game. But so far, I have been pleasantly surprised, and that's not very often. If you care about which driver I'm playing, stay tuned for that. But sold the 9-degree Paradigm driver, and I don't remember what it went for, $399 or something ultimately. But again, the first day I get an email from another user that's, hey, will you sell me the Paradigm driver and the auction early for $100? And what kills me is that I've sold enough stuff to know that is way below what it will get. I guess if you want to wait 2 more days for the auction to end and get your full value, another 200-300% above that, maybe you're super eager to get rid of it that day. I don't know why. But it's like on the MacBook, the guy offered me $150 and I was like, I'm not going to sell it for that. I'm just going to wait till the end of the auction. But I was like, I'm curious, did I miss something? Did I put something wrong in the listing? Did I put the wrong model number? Is there something broken? Is there something obviously wrong with it in the listing or the pictures? Was the auction stuck at $50? So I go to the auction and it's at like $430 or $440 already. So someone's offering me $150 when the current auction price is already at $440. So I'm curious, is this something that's happened to you? Do you get solicited for your eBay items at a price point that's much lower than what they're going to get? And I guess I don't understand this strategy. That are there people who will say, yeah, I don't know what that's worth. I don't know what my Bullet Edition Ford Mustang is worth. I'll sell it for $200. They must be getting something, or maybe they're just hoping to find someone who's super charitable. But these people aren't even putting like sob stories in their offers. They're just saying, hey, will you sell it for $150? So I'm not really sure what the point is, because I guess if someone takes it, you're going to be happy. But I would think actually your better strategy would be to over offer. Hey, instead of the $700 you're going to get for your MacBook Air, what if I give you $2,000? Go for the scam. That's what I would expect, is be like, I'll give you $2,000, knowing that your MacBook is maybe only worth $700 or $800. You'd be like, yeah, I'll take $2,000. You get a fake check for $2,000. You ship off the MacBook, it's gone. That check never clears because it never really existed or whatever. And you just get scammed out of it. But you're never going to run the scam if you're offering them less than what they would want or they would get normally out of it. So I don't understand the strategy on that. To be honest, I don't feel like these are scams. I feel like they're just people looking for a good deal on something, but that's my experience. I always get these emails. I don't even respond to them. I don't even say anymore, no, I just want to let the auction run its course. I probably used to do that months ago, years ago. But at this point, if you're sending that out, maybe you're just sending them out to hundreds of listings, hoping that someone will bite, hoping that you'll get a deep discount, an 80-90% discount on some item, and maybe you can flip it or end up working with your budget or whatever it might be. But those I just don't get because they don't seem scammy. They just seem like they're bargain hunting for a really great deal. And I would think the scam would work better. I think you'd be far better off financially on the scam. Yeah, it's unethical, but I don't get either of those. I wouldn't fall for either of those, and hopefully you don't either. But if you have run into those situations, I'd love to hear from you because I'm not sure what the motivation is, or if you've ever sent that offer. If you ever sent that offer to someone hoping that they'd say yes, I guess my advice to you would be put your story in there. Put the reason. Don't just say, hey, will you sell me your MacBook for $150 now? Be like, I need a MacBook for school. I don't have any money. I don't come from a family with money. I'm working a full-time job while doing school part-time. I don't know. You got to put a reason. Good, bad, indifferent, true, false, whatever. But I'm not going to just sell a computer for 70-80% discount for no reason. I'm not. But then again, I'm not a very smart man. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you. One of the things that I expect when I list something on eBay is the solicitation. Something I don't like, but I always get them. All right, that's it. Peter Von Panda. Out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper.